well. Ortho. Look at that ortho photo. Oh, baby, baby. Rock that Josh J. Gibbs emote if you got it. Good morning, Josh. Nope. I'm waiting for 1.08, Steve. I really want to try 1.08. I own 1.07, but I have SMP in here right now. It's good to see you, Josh. It was quite an interesting day yesterday. Fun. So fun, that flight. You got to admit, Josh, that that Salt Lake City to Eugene flight was really cool. My heart was racing, and I really wanted to nail that departure well, and I wanted to nail the taxi as well. Oh, I crack myself up sometimes. So, Josh, I was telling everyone I'm not going to start having a cocktail until the NFL games kick off. And then my fine gentleman here reminded me that, well, they just kicked off in London. So then I got in trouble. All right. All right, spoilers are disarmed, runway turn off, lights off, landing lights off, nose light off, standard barrel set. Everything looks good. Making the turn. So is the GSA Streamathon coming up again? When is that? I would like to have the GSA Streamathon. Yesterday was the GSA Streampalooza. Yeah, we should do that. You would have pulled off that landing in Eugene. I think X-Plane 1972. I think you're right. I think I was about to stall, but I was crossing the threshold, so I think I would have done okay. I think it would have been at least at less than 400 feet per minute on the landing, but I had a sim crash right at the threshold. It was really upset. You were pumped, yeah. Bailey's and coffee. I'm telling you right now, if you ever
we got a subscribe.
Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the subscription.
We got a subscribe.
A proper morning libation. Mohammed, KSA 77 with the subscribe. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that.
We got a subscribe.
The flight model crashed. Well, right on final. It's even clipped.
We
and I'm
got
like,
a subscribe.
I'm upset. Yep, we do have a subscribe. This flight level 210 is brought to you by Mohammed, KSA 77. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate the support. What does that mean? Switching panel.
We got a subscribe.
What does switching panel mean? Ecam is switched. Oh. So if I come down here and I set bleed and I look back up here, it still says switch. What does that mean? Ecam is switched. Is it that one there? Oh, yeah. Switching right there. Go to normal. I see what you're saying. I learned. That's my second thing I've learned. Hello from Spain. Sorry for your English. What is the best free plane in X-Plane 11? Your English is perfectly fine. Welcome, Stangets23. My favorite free aircraft is this C-47 Dakota. Freeware. I consider the Zibo a default aircraft, so Stan gets, if you want to fly a jet, just fly the one that comes for free with X-Plane 11 and do the Zibo modification, Zibo mod. If you want a freeware aircraft to download outside of the default aircraft, the AeroWorks Dakota C-47 is awesome. I love that plane. It's not complete yet, but I still love it. So. Making this nice wide turn out to JVL. It's kind of a slow turn to JVL. Apparently you can come up here and I can turn on this ELAC on this flight control, and there's one over here as well, ELAC, and I can make it so the plane can really bank over hard if I wanted it to, but no worries. Okay, we are at flight level. Let's look and see what our top of descent is going to be. 22 miles. So let's do QNH at our destination field. KMSN. The QNH altimeter is 2987. So 298. Oops. 29.87. 7. Temperature in Madison, Wisconsin is 1. The winds are 200 at 5. The MDA is on the chart. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can you guys tell me the MDA for ILS runway 36 into KMSN, Kilo Mike Sierra November? The MDA, minimum descent altitude. And I'm going to go ahead and dial in the bottom of red Route 1. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to set this to 2700. And all right, Josh, sounds good. All right, perf. Top of descent, 8 miles. Sure, we'll go ahead and go into managed descent. So we're going to hit that. It's going to go into a managed descent mode. So that's cool. Yeah, the bottom of red Route 1, right? The dirts. For an ILS, you use DH, decision height. MDA is minimum descent altitude to use for non-precision approaches. Like an RNAV, right? Captain Dinks, like an RNAV, RMP, Zulu 16 left, I would use the MDA. For the ILS, I'm going to use decision height. So decision height is going to be, would you say 1062? Is that my decision height? Or no. 200, right? I put in 200? Okay. Oh, yep. 200. All right. 200. What's going on? What's it telling me? Something just beeped at me. Oh, it went into vertical speed mode. Why did it do that? How come it went into vertical speed mode? Transition at 18,000. How come it still says enter destination? Oh, I need to clear that probably. And I'll go ahead and do perf, activate approach, confirm. Because it went into heading mode. Oh, why did it go into heading mode? Alright. I'm not sure why it went into heading mode. Alright, let's do a speed select. Bring that down quite a bit. Malvado EZY. There's a live stream of a guy showing up the new A320 sounds. Nice. Well, if you're going to advertise another stream, you might as well put in the link to the other guy in the chat so everyone can check out the custom sounds. Come on, go big or go home. 208 GL. Okay. Hello, Trickspot. Blue Idol, how you doing? I don't know why it went into heading mode. But I'm in managed mode again, but it still won't let me go into managed descent mode. So I guess I'll just stay at 1200. Yeah, maybe I should go a little bit steeper. So we'll come over here. Let's go just a tad bit steeper. Let's go at, we'll go at 2000. Why not, right? I think I do need to pull this out. Oh, it's already pulled out, looks like. Speed. I'm going to put in some speed brakes. Speed brakes don't work very well when you're going 2000. Yeah, they do. They're starting to work. Alright, passing through. Let's go ahead and get our, excuse the immersion ruin, 29990. So we'll set 2990. That is set. I'm going to set auto brake to medium. And I'm going to set, we're going to go ahead and turn our landing lights on. And we're going to turn our runway turn-off light on. We won't turn on the nose gear light yet. We've activated the approach phase. We also need to put in LS here for the ILS mode, and we can bring out the LS on the on this page. According to my calculation, we need to be going direct JVL. So let's go. Direct to JVL. Hopefully that goes back into managed mode. Yep. Okay, there we go. Can one of my mods give Sabar, or sorry, Seb Carl Bork a permit, please? Speed brakes are on. Okay, okay. All right, I think we're good for the moment. We'll do flaps on schedule. We'll arm the localizer. We'll arm the approach. I'm going to triple cross verify the frequencies. RadNav ILS 110.10. That is correct. A course of 005. So I'm going to put in 005 into the course. 005 into the course. Nav. Should I change? Does it show that both nav radios are tuned to ILS 110.10? Because I've got a VOR frequency set, but I don't know if I have the ILS frequency set on both sides, or is that just kind of automatic? Thank you, Camro. SMP, smile. We're supposed to be at 2500 at Oz mix, so I think we're going to be doing okay. So I'm going to change my MCP to 2500. Touchdown Vikings. Nice. I miss Sam Bradford. I really like Sam Bradford, but it's a pity about his injury. That reminds me, I got to redo my lineup. Remind me to do my lineup when we land. The other thing I want to do is I want to... Oh, snack. Oh, whew. Thought we... Okay, I want to do KMSN approach. Save. All right. Alright, I'll have to add that to the watch later, the custom sounds. That'll be cool. Thank you for the link. Appreciate that. Nagy, yeah, we should do PE, right? But I'm supposed to finish the last flight on my list of Class Charlie and Bravo airports. PE doesn't open up for another 20 minutes, but I really want to finish that last flight, which is Corpus Christi to Harlingen. So I could do that, or I could wait. I don't know. It's kind of a big celebration to be able to say I visited every Class Bravo and every Class Charlie in the lower 48 outside of military fields. All right, we're at 10,000. Oh.
We gotta subscribe.
10 months already. Oh, snakes.
Rudyism.
We gotta subscribe.
Rudyism with the subscribe. This
We
ILS.
gotta subscribe.
This ILS approach into runway 36 is brought to you by Rudyism. Thank you for the support. That's the nice sub. That is there's the $5 sub, which is great. Then there's the nice sub $9.99. Thank you. That says something there. 10 months in a row. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, man.
We gotta subscribe.
Fly J Sim chair. There you go. The TTS voice can't say snacks. Yeah, I know. All right, we're going to turn from JVL, Janesville, over to Pakov. Do a slight turn here. We can turn it back to the plan. Zoom in our ND range. We're already at 10 nautical miles. That's okay. Oh, snakes. I guess if you spell it the way that the normal snack is spelled, the TTS might pick it up. But I'm okay with oh snakes. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're passing through 4,800. I can actually shallow my descent here. We'll just go to 1,000 feet per minute here for a moment. This 220 is fine on the speed. Okay, we'll arm the speed brakes. I think we'll... Yeah, we'll shallow this just a little bit. I don't want to get too low too fast. Now that you are on route without a disconnection, you should be able to get a managed descent again. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now that you are on a route without a disconnection, you should be able to get managed descent again. Okay, I gotta remember that. Thank you, Captain Dings. Captain Dings, you're a man of information. As Jane Austen would say. Well, is he a man of information? And I bet, Captain Dings, the penmanship is probably very confident, as Jane Austen would say. Alright, let's go flaps. Well, we can not quite yet. Landing lights. W28, I think if you do a refresh. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, maybe refresh it might work. I don't know. There's the reason to remove discos, yeah. Words that were never or will be spoken about me. I don't know about that, St. Wolfric. I disagree with you on that because you know a lot about vino. But you're also a school teacher, so you actually have quite a bit of information that you pass on to your students. And I admire that, so don't be tricking us. Don't be tricking us. Alright, we're going to arm the localizer by clicking on the loc button. I'm going to slow down to 180. And once I get down to 200 knots, is that green? What's that green speed, that green dot again? Is that... I can put flaps 1 in right there? Or what's the green dot again? Is that just the speed that I've bugged? No, that's not, because I've bugged 180. There's the speed I've bugged. What's the green dot again? You've flown the A320 for years now in FSX and flew it quite some time in a real training simulator. I've just got a lot of training. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a Boeing guy that is no longer a Boeing guy. I thought I'd never say that. Alright, we're going to intercept the localizer at 13 out. When we're 10 miles out, we'll put our gear down. I think I am going to go flaps 1. Green dot is best lift to drag ratio. Okay. Eagle Blue 44, thank you. Alright. We got the arm of the localizer. We're at 2,700. Once it captures, I'll go ahead and hit the APPR button. We do have flaps 1. When the gear goes down, I'll go flaps 2 at the same time. I think. Do I do flaps 2 first or gear first? There's our intercept at Pakov. Sounds like a Russian name. I'm not the biggest Boeing fan, but I adore the 777, especially the 300. Yeah, I love Boeings. I'm going to fly the Zebo again this week, I think. because I love that plane. But this is my number one plane by far. And I didn't think I'd ever just gush over the Airbus A320, but I really do. I love it. Okay, intercept here in just a moment. Yes, exactly, W28. We've learned. A man without cheek. Okay, there's the localizer intercept. Although, is it just doing the LNAV? Let's find out. I can't tell yet. I'll hit the APPR mode. No. Category 3 single. You prefer the 737 Classic to the NG? I really like the 732. I like the 733. I like the 738. And I really will love a MAX when a MAX comes out one day on X-Plane. Okay, localizer locked now apparently. So that's good. APPRN. Do I need to change my I don't need to change my altitude now, right? I can just let it be? Or do I need to change it down to like the runway? Or will it automatically start to descend? Doing a lot of hand flying or mostly... I'm doing a lot of AP in this plane for sure. Alright, let's go gear down. You want an outside view? Gear down. Flaps 2. Is it okay to go flaps 2 and gear down at the same time? The GS is armed, so it should go down, right? Yeah, it's starting to go down. Alright, now we're going to do manage speed, which is supposed to be a lot lower than what it is right now. I apologize for not having managed speed earlier, but... Okay. Go flaps. Additional flaps. Now you would set the go around altitude. Ah, okay. And the go around altitude is not necessarily that initial altitude, right? Because the missed approach says climb to 2700. So I guess I would bug 2700, huh? Just in case. Okay, we're on the slope. Thank you, Captain Dings. You can see the descent arrow now. Yeah, we got the descent. It's on managed speed. It's really slow right now. I'm not going to put in full flaps quite yet. I'm going to also put in the second autopilot. Yep, second autopilot. Yeah, plane's looking good. Do you need the pop-out windows, or are those are for your benefit? Yeah. Yep, those are definitely for the stream candy. Because I can see the display here, but you guys, I think it's a little hard to see. You're still pretty far away, so it won't descend that much yet. Yeah, you're right. So but it's interesting that the managed speed took it to that low of a speed, but I guess we're 5 miles out. Yeah. Does this plane have Cat 3 landing? Yeah, it does. Yep, I auto landed at 108 the other day, and I'm not going to auto land here because I need to practice my approach. But remind me to do a save state. I should probably do a save state right now. It can't hurt, right? Approach 4 miles. Okay. It won't go to VAP speed? Alright. I'm not going to go to... Well, there's full flaps. There's our... We're 3.5 out. Okay, get your landing guesses in. We'll award snacks for the closest too.
$1,000.
1,000 above. 2.5 out. I'm gonna go ahead and do another save state. I'm gonna name this 2 miles. Let's see, I would guess that Clappy or R. Stratman is the
Approaching
closest right now.
36.
Alright, we got full flaps. Approaching 3.6. Everything looks good. I think we're good to go.
500.
1 out. Autopilot disconnect. That was me doing that. It's my airplane.
Minimum 200.
Feels like we're a little high, but a little bit left too, or a little bit right.
40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Oh, it's gonna be a floater. Floater.
Long landing. Long landing. 5,000 feet remaining.
Okay, let the auto brakes do their work. I don't think we need reversers because we're gonna do a long taxi. Yeah, that was a float. 255. Sorry. I'll turn the auto brake off. Yeah, that wasn't so good. Brakes are hot. Brake fan coming on. So when you do auto brake medium, it's definitely a hot brake situation. Alright, we're going to turn here. We'll go. I learned in the real world I usually don't start cleaning up the flaps till on the taxiway, but we'll clean them up a little bit early. And then we'll also turn on the turn off the lights here. I should just go like that and go nose light, strobe lights off. Beacons can stay on, runway turn off lights can stay on. I guess these will go to off. Let me come up here and go to off. We'll start the EPU, 1000, 1000. Start the EPU. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Hello, candidate. Yeah, it was a floaty. 2 feet. Who's the closest? Ham I am? Or Happy Emu? Who's closest? Oh, you 3 off. Can I get a confirmation that Happy Emu won? Krill Deputy was closer. 256, 1 off. Wow. Wow. It was a floater, but... So I'm actually going to do a state load and go back. And we're going to practice this. We might do 3 landings if you guys... Do you guys mind if I do 3 practice landings from 3 miles out? Or is it 2 miles out-ish? Do you guys mind? So Cruel Deputy 1, okay. Can someone type exclamation V? Exclamation V will tell me how many snacks to give Cruel Deputy. Alright. 190? Okay. I'm going to give 190 to Cruel Deputy. think we're going to turn right in here. Did the stream rip? Did I rip, guys, or am I live, or is Ultimate just he's got his own rip? I almost wonder if, well, yeah. Parking. Still live? Okay, cool. You're as alive as ever. Live and kicking. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do points, or I'm going to do add 190. Nice numbers. Thank you guys for being here. To Cruel Deputy. 190 snacks. All right, let's do a replay. A replay, and then we'll actually do the landing again. Live. Ortho photo. Oh, look at that autogen. Look at those buildings. That is, oh, it doesn't get any better than that. Also, Mr. X Trees HD, might I add, into the mix. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a little high here. Little floaty float. See, I was staying on the ILS capture. I was trying to keep that not above or below. And it just put me a little too high. And then I started flaring. And I flared too much, so the plane started rising again. And that made the float even more real. But apparently if I land before right there... Ah, dang it. I just barely missed the touchdown zone. Let's play this. Slow motion. When do they go? Oh, they hit down. They went down before that marker. That marker right there is the end of the touchdown zone. And I was down. We want to be touching down back here, but too early, yeah. Hey Adam, how you doing? The state loading really makes the plane worth it. I just hope it's as good as people say. Yeah, so far it's been pretty solid. They have told me, we had the developers in my chat room the other day, and they told me that if it doesn't work the first time, load it again and see what happens. And then also, if you're loading something far away and you have ortho photo, it's going to have to reload the ortho photo back in. So there's that. All right, let's do a runway view.